You ever walked into someone's home and instantly felt calm? Not because it was decorated perfectly, not because it looked like a magazine, but because everything just felt right. Clean, clear, quiet. And then you go back to your own space, and something feels different, heavier, noisier, almost like your mind can't fully relax. And you start wondering, what is it about people who always keep their house clean? Are they just more disciplined, more organized, or is something deeper going on? Let me show you something most people never think about. Your home is not just a place you live in, it's a mirror, not of your personality on the surface, but of your internal state, the way you think, the way you handle stress, the way you deal with unfinished things in your life. And once you understand this, you'll never look at your space the same way again. Picture this. You wake up in the morning. Your room is slightly messy. Clothes on a chair, a cup on the table, your bed unmade. Nothing dramatic. But something feels off. You grab your phone, you scroll, you try to focus on your day, but your mind feels scattered. Now imagine the opposite. You wake up, your bed is made, the room is clear, everything is in its place. Same person, same life, but a completely different feeling. More grounded, more in control. That difference? It's not aesthetic, it's neurological. Your brain is constantly scanning your environment, even when you think you're not paying attention. Every object, every pile, every unfinished task in your space, your brain registers it, not as decoration, but as something incomplete, something unresolved. And unresolved things take energy. They create what psychologists call mental load. It's like your brain is holding dozens of open tabs at the same time. A shirt on the floor becomes, I need to pick that up. A dish in the sink becomes, I should wash that later. A pile of papers becomes, I need to deal with this. Individually, they seem small, but together, they drain you, quietly, constantly. Pause for a second. Look around your space. How many small things are asking for your attention right now? Now here's where it gets interesting. People who keep their house clean aren't necessarily cleaning more. They're closing loops. They don't let things stay open for too long. A plate is used. It's washed. Clothes are worn. They're put away. And something is moved. It goes back. It's not about perfection. It's about completion. And that changes everything, because every time you complete a small task, your brain relaxes. It gets a signal. This is handled. And when enough things feel handled, you feel calm. But this goes deeper than that. Way deeper. Because for a lot of people, cleaning isn't really about cleaning. It's about control. Think about how unpredictable life is. You can't control other people. You can't control outcomes. You can't control what happens tomorrow. There's always something uncertain, something unstable. And that creates a low-level anxiety that never fully goes away. But your space, that you can control, you can decide what it looks like, how it feels, whether it's chaotic or ordered. And every time you restore order, you're telling your brain something powerful. I can handle things. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm in control here. Have you ever cleaned your space when you felt stressed? Not because you had to, but because something inside you needed it? That's not random. That's your nervous system trying to regulate itself. Cleaning is physical. It has rhythm. It has a clear beginning, middle, and end. And your brain loves that. Because most problems in life don't have that clarity. But cleaning does. You start, you see progress, you finish, and that completion creates relief, real relief. This is why some people clean when they feel anxious, not because they enjoy it, but because it works. It grounds them, it stabilizes them, it gives their mind something concrete to resolve. But here's the part most people miss. This behavior isn't driven by motivation, it's driven by identity. People who keep their house clean consistently don't wake up every day feeling inspired to clean. They don't rely on willpower. They simply see themselves differently. They see themselves as someone who maintains their space. And because of that, they act in alignment with that identity. You don't brush your teeth because you feel motivated. You do it because that's just who you are. And for them, cleaning is the same. Now flip that. If you see yourself as messy, disorganized, someone who just isn't like that, you'll keep reinforcing that pattern. You'll delay. You'll avoid. You'll let things pile up, not because you can't change, but because your brain is trying to stay consistent with the story you believe about yourself. Here's the shift. Identity is not fixed. It's built. Every small action you repeat is evidence. You clean once, it's nothing. You clean again, still nothing. But over time, your brain starts noticing a pattern, and eventually it says, "This is who we are now." That's when it becomes effortless, not easy, but natural. Pause again. Be honest. Do you avoid cleaning, or do you avoid what it represents? Because sometimes, it's not the task that's uncomfortable. It's what it says about you. Now let's talk about something even deeper. Your environment doesn't just affect your productivity, it affects your emotional state directly. A messy space isn't neutral. It creates tension, low-level stress, even if you don't consciously notice it. Your nervous system does. That's why some spaces feel draining and others feel peaceful, not because of how they look, but because of how they make you feel. Think about places designed to calm you. Spas, meditation rooms, quiet, minimal spaces. They're not cluttered. They're clear, intentional, ordered, because clarity outside creates clarity inside. And if you're someone who's sensitive to your environment, this effect is even stronger. You don't just see your space, you feel it. Which means keeping your space clean is not just a habit, it's a form of emotional regulation. Now here's the twist. People who always keep their house clean aren't necessarily more disciplined than you. They've just removed the need for discipline. They've built systems, small, automatic behaviors, things they do without thinking, like putting something back immediately, cleaning as they go, resetting the space before leaving a room. They don't wait for motivation. They don't wait for things to get bad. They never let it reach that point. And that's the real difference, not effort, timing. Instead of cleaning a big mess, they prevent it from existing. If you're waiting for the perfect moment to clean, it will never come. Because big tasks feel overwhelming, and overwhelming tasks get avoided. So the real secret? Keep it small, always. Clean right after you use something. Put things back immediately. Reset one small area at a time. You're not cleaning your house, you're maintaining your environment. And that feels completely different. Try this on just one space, not your entire home. One, a desk, a kitchen counter, your bed. Keep it clean for 7 days, no matter what. Watch what happens, not just to your space, but to your mind. Because this isn't about perfection. It's not about being that person. It's about something much deeper. It's about becoming someone who shows up for themselves in small ways, consistently. Because your space is not just where you live, it's where your mind rests. And the real question isn't, do you like cleaning? It's, what kind of environment do you believe you deserve? Because once that changes, everything else follows.